Hi guys, and welcome back to another Football Manager episode. Now, last time out, we did very well. We got some good results. As you can see here, second in the league, 55 points. Third are Middlesbrough on 53, and then fourth, 41 points, Hull. So we've managed to escape from the pack, but Middlesbrough are still there. We need to find a way, hopefully their form, starts slipping up, and just find a way to drop them off as well. Because if we can drop them off, then we're in with a good chance of an automatic promotion spot. So Middlesbrough are pretty key here because they're sort of in our way. But again, if they can drop off, perfect. We're in a good position, and we obviously need to keep our good form up. Now, last time out, our form was, very good. Didn't lose a game. We won 4 league games in a row. Then drew 2, won the last one. 5 wins and 2 draws is very, very good. But bit different now. Next game is up against Brighton in the FA Cup. Going to be a tough one. We are at home, and the transfer window is open. So if we look at our squad, is there any way we can bring someone else into this squad just to make it a bit more exciting? So goalkeeper wise, Everidge has been good for us. We've got on loan Ashby Hammond as a backup, so that's fine. Centre back, Mengi, Jake Cooper, who we have just signed in January. James Hill on loan, who can also play left back. Mark Roberts starts as well. Friend as a backup as well for centre back and left back. So I think defensively we're good with Pedersen and Colin on the wings. It all looks good there. In midfield, Sunjic, Gardner, Woods, who haven't really featured, Bakuna, Jordan James. We've got plenty of centre mids. Going forward as well, we've got a lot there. We've got McAtee, Bella, Hernandez, Richards, Chong, Vilka, Graham. We've got plenty of options. Greenwood as well there, who can also play up front. And then up front as well, we've got Martin, Taylor, Deeney. So it looks like we've got a very, very stacked squad in terms of there's nowhere where we really need a backup just in case someone gets injured. We've always got enough players in each position to cover if anything happens. We've got quite a big squad. We do need to try and ship some players on so that we can get, a bit of money through the door. One of those that we spoke about last episode was Chris Martin. Shall we get rid of him? He's 33 years old, but he's only worth 35k. He's unhappy, so I will offer him to clubs, but I'm not sure we're going to get much for him. So we'll try and get 100k for him. So throughout this episode, just let me know in the comments who should we try and sign. Martin, yeah, I can say to him a loan would be good for us. Maybe get rid of him on loan. If we get a bigger loan fee that's worth more than we'd sell him for, then it's probably worth it, but I can't see that happening. Lyle Taylor also scored a hat-trick in his last game, and that was coming off the bench, so he's starting for us because he was very good. Loan offers made for Martin, 45k optional future fee. Okay, we don't need to see this. But we'd be earning 110k and then they'd give us 44k. I'd say that's pretty good, to be honest. Same with Hearts. Here with Kilmarnock, we won't let them because they don't have the optional future fee, so it doesn't really make me too interested. Oxford want him on loan. A lot of people wanting him on loan. That's not as good as what we've already been offered. Be interesting who will be gaffer when our takeover happens. Jack Butland again, why not? I think Jack Butland at this level is good enough. Obviously, he got the move from Stoke to Palace, so Premier League interest. They saw him as an option. It hasn't really worked out there, but again, he did well at Blues, he did well at Stoke, so Jack Butland back. As long as his wages weren't too high, I'd love to see it. And again, yeah, who will the gaffer be when a takeover happens? It's quite funny because, like, with the Bassini takeover, Warburton's been linked a lot. Then Maxi Lopez and that party, they said that they'd like to try and get Bielsa on board. Now, whether that happens, I doubt Bielsa will be the Blues manager. But if Lopez comes in and that does happen, then no one's really coming in and saying, yeah, we'd stay with Bowyer. Which, I kind of feel bad for Bowyer, because he's in a situation where he's taking over pre-season, but is there any point? Because by the sounds of it, if a takeover happens, he's going to be out of a job. But yeah, who would you like to see as the Blues manager? Would you stick with Bowyer, or if not, who would you want? Make sure in the comments suggest players to go for. If you see a player that we think we should go for, we're not going to do that. They haven't offered us anything. Let's quickly have a look in scouting. See if there's any players. Well, first, let's look at our finances. Probably best off. We're currently spending more than the wage budget we have, which isn't good. Can we make a request? Increase to the wage budget because we're currently over. Sounds pretty reasonable. Is there anyone going maybe on loan that wouldn't cost us anything to have on loan? Like some of these Man City youngsters. Seems to always be the way with them. So we want to look at the reserve squad. Bazunu on loan? Possibly. Could be a good goalkeeper to bring in. Oh, he's already on loan. Oh, of course he's in purple. Scott Carson. Liam Delap isn't on loan. Now that could be a very good striker to bring in, but they don't want him to go. Fair enough. Might need to sell players for financial reasons, like players on big wages that you don't often use. Yeah. Who's knocking about here that we don't use? Obviously Dean. Can we recall him and then try and sell him? We could. What's his contract? Is there a optional contract extension of? No, that's us. Sorry. There's no nothing afterwards for him, like an optional future fee or something. So is it worth recalling Dean to try and sell him instead of having him out on loan? I'd say that's probably a good idea. He's not worth much, but his wages, 10 grand a week, we could definitely use that. Cosgrove is on 20k a week. Good point. Whole reason I forgot about that is because I think we've seen Cosgrove in a blue shirt twice off the bench, something like that. I always forget he's a player, to be honest, for us. Yeah, I'm gonna make a decision. We'll recall Dean, and then try and sell him. Gary Gardner, Ryan Woods is sitting here. We have listed him, and to be honest, he probably does get into our squad, but I'm not too interested in using him. So let's try and get 900k for Woods. See if that's a possibility. Again, you say Cosgrove. We should be able to recall him now. Isn't he worth 60k? But again, his wages are ridiculous. So, what? The player cannot be recalled. He's just got a clause in his contract that says he can't be recalled then. Scored 8 goals in 31 appearances. But yeah, they're paying 4 grand. So we're paying 16 grand of his contract for him to never feature for us because we're never going to use him. So yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. Need to get rid of him, but yeah, we can't recall him sadly. Hogan is on 25 grand a week. He's currently on loan with Wickham. They're giving us 10 grand. We could recall him. But is it worth? Is it worth recalling him? Do we think we could sell him because his wages are so high? I think we can try. We'll recall Scott Hogan as well and try and shift him on. Yuki's on 12 grand. Couldn't really sell him for much, but again, what can we do with him? He's extremely happy, and I like him, so that'll be a last resort sort of for us. Lecco, worth 2.8 million. Could be very useful to us, that sort of money. Probably can't recall him. No. Frustrating. Odin Bailey, Sanchez. Sanchez might be, taking up 12 grand. We can't bring him back. You can try to release players via mutual terminate. Very, very good point. Can we do it while they're out on loan, or is that not a thing? Doesn't seem to be a thing. Not offering you a new contract. Could we offer him a new contract and just offer him less because he's not playing? Is that a thing? Like try and offer him 10 grand? And then he'll be really unhappy, so we'll try and force a move away. Is that possible? We'll offer him 900 quid. No, see, now he's really angry, so he's not. Hopefully, he wants to go now. Anyone else we don't really use? See, there's some players that we have on loan that we don't use all too much, but I don't think they're taking up much. I've tried to get players that don't take up much. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. It was bounced that John Eustace, Warburton number 2, has also been sacked. Yeah, I saw that because they released a few of the backroom staff, and it looks like Warburton's getting the gang together. Maybe. I reckon Ivan Sanchez will have an impact this season. 100%. If he wants to stay, then he can have a massive impact easily, because technically he is one of our best players. I'd say him, Bakuna, they look like you want to build a squad around players like that, really. So, but again, with not spending, we just need to get in the loan market early and try and bring in some good young players that are hungry for first team football, so they're gonna try their best for us, but they've also got the quality to play in the Championship. Players will normally want to leave if you offer them out for a value way higher than the actual value, so try offer out Harley Dean for 100 mil and then he'll get angry. That's a good point, because if he's already unhappy with the club and you're saying, no, you can't leave unless we get 100 mil. Yeah, I like that. Add him to the unwanted list. Fair enough. He would prefer to stay. Why? Harley Dean, you're now worth 120 mil. Put Lecco in goal. I would if we could. Oh, you mean in real life? Or on this, I would if we could, but he's on loan, sadly. Les Sanchez can play right wing back. Oh, left. Yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah, Boya. Sanchez won't be happy being stuck at wing back. He wants to be forward, and that's where he's best used. So, yeah, we could do with him being a lot further forward. Nah, Akinfenwa was costing us nothing. We'll keep him. Newcastle beat Chelsea. They're not increasing our wage budget. Thank you very much. Offering Odin Bailey a contract. Your contract can go up, but only to 3k. 3.5 for 2 years. Try and keep hold of Bailey, because he can be sold on for a bit more. Send him home if he's ill. Keep George Friend for fourth choice keeper. He's played there before for like 90 seconds. Yeah, when Sarkic got injured, it was obviously sad for the club because Sarkic has done so well, but seeing George Friend go in goal was very strange. Dolberg. Oh, we're playing Brighton. Brighton have got Dolberg. Okay, yeah, we're in a bit of trouble. Oxford make loan approach for Hogan. No, we don't want him going out on loan. We're trying to sell him. Even if he's worth 90k. Even if we get no money for him, but we get the wages off. Perfect. That is the biggest issue for us, the wages. I'll see if anyone's interested at nothing, but I'm not sure. Right, we need to make some changes to the squad. No, Ashby haven't doing it in time. Cooper can start with Mengi. Play Hill at left back. Doesn't look too comfortable, does he? Jordan James can definitely come in. Chong in for Bella. Vilka can play attacking mid. Lyle Taylor's playing up front anyway. McAtee got on the bench for Richards. Who's down here in the depths? No one really. That's fine. That looks like a good squad to me. Again, it's cup, so we'll play Mengi. Doesn't get to play every game now that we've got Cooper in, but he's our third choice. Gegenpress attacking. I think trying to catch him off guard might be a good idea. So we're gonna go with that and see how it does for us. And looking at that squad then, if there's any positions you think are weak or we could improve on with players that we could get on loan for pretty much no fee, then suggest them. Jordan James nicks it. Taylor! 13th minute, 1-0 up against Premier League opposition Brighton. I was going to press praise, but it comes in after a highlight, and they'll probably score now. Average clears. No, Trossard's in. Mengi gets it. Quick praise. It's been a good start here. Oh, they give the ball away again. Hernandez out on the wing. Vilka. Chong! 2-0. 2-0 up. Do we try and go a bit more defensive now, or do we just wait it out till half time? Vilka, Taylor, Chong, crosses, sort of. Oh, James, deflection. Out for a corner. Vilka whips it in. Sunic to Oh, couldn't get it. It's been a good half so far. Limited their chances. Sunic gets the ball. Doesn't play it forward, but Vilka gets it. He also loses out. Trossard on the wing. Dolberg. Off the bar or saved. One or the other. I tried to get a backup fullback. Cup shock, yeah, it's looking like a shock here so far, if we can hold on. Try to get a backup fullback. So right back we've got Colin, and we bought in Connor Bradley from Liverpool on loan because we needed someone there. But yeah, right back looks a bit weak. Pedersen is our left back, but we have got Hill and Friend who can both play left back. So yeah, mate, I'd say it's probably our weakest position, as in with backup. So yeah, if anywhere, fullback. Brighton equals overrated FC. Yeah, the Graham Potter effect doesn't seem to be taking place on the game. How are we going to because they haven't proved much of an issue, but are we going to change our attacking gegenpress? Maybe go a bit more balanced? Still press, but when players start to get tired, we can make subs and we can change to control possession. Or I never like counter attack; it always worries me. Coming up to the 70th minute, Vilka crosses Sunjic just over the bar from back post. 75th minute now. Some players are a bit tired. James can come off. Vela for Chong. McAtee can get some time in there for Hernandez, and Vilka can go out on the wing as well. Confirm those changes. 80th minute, still 2-0. Cooper and Mengi have been very solid together, to be fair. Acuna to Vilka. Crosses. Sunjic! Headers off the post. We've created so many good chances here. It says 10-4 on target, but I think we've hit the woodwork twice. 90th minute. They've scored. 2-1, 90th minute. Let's try and control the ball. We're attacking straight after this. Risky. I don't like it. Vilka runs the ball out of play. We managed to hold on though. 2-1 against Brighton. Very, very good. Where did you get Cooper from? We signed him from Millwall. Thought it'd be a very good addition. So it's 1.3 mil that it cost us. However, there is a way to see the breakdown of that. Because it wasn't 1.3 mil straight away. It was in stages, it was instalments. It's 26-year-old centre-back, and with us only really having Roberts, and then the others are on loan, I thought centre-back is pretty important. And I think that's a brilliant signing, to be fair. Because Jake Cooper in the Championship is one of the top centre-backs, really. So it's good to get him on board. Let's have a look. There's a way you can see clauses in contracts and all that sort of stuff, isn't there? Would it just be on his tab? No, it's not on his tab. It's on the... It's somewhere over here, I think. Maybe not. Transfers? Here we go. I knew it was somewhere. Jake Cooper. Oh. How do I select this one? Oh. So, Millwall will be due 725k after another 49 appearances. Millwall are owed another 2 instalments of 500k each. So that's a mil of it. So we've only actually paid them 200k up front. Then they're in there, and then that's obviously an optional one. Average is starting to decline. Truman is League 1 standard and G-Cock ain't ready yet. So try getting Michael Cooper from Plymouth. Was probably the best keeper in League 1 last season and only 22. We will definitely be having a look then. Oh, player there with very high potential, but yeah, no chance. He's on loan from Brighton as well. Not on here, sorry. We actually got minus wage budget as well. So if we could bring someone in and try and get Average to go, because he's taking up 20k. Who Cooper? Michael Cooper. Mike Cooper, goalkeeper, Plymouth. 22. We'll scout him, see what he is like. A lot of potential. Yeah, we'll definitely have a look at that. We can get instalments for him as well if we can get someone to go. But we've just knocked out Premier League opposition. Very, very good. Scout report on Mike Cooper. It'll be a very good signing for the future. He's extremely interested, very interested in coming in on loan. I wouldn't want to bring him in on loan because he's not going to get the game time this season unless Everidge does go. Transfer value is quite low as well. Not really in a position to be trying to sign players at the moment, but if we could do instalments over 2 years of 500k, 250k each. They want quite a lot. Being linked with Nottingham Forest in real life. I think, to be fair, because this is obviously before last season, maybe if last season was like a breakthrough season, then maybe he'll be better on the next game. But obviously we can't afford to pay that much for him anyway at the moment. But obviously if we shift some players on, we'll definitely take a look. So we got Preston next. Lyle Taylor's our top goal scorer and he's not even our main striker. So we're going to have to start playing him. No offers for Hogan because his wage demands are too high. Hogan, please, just go away. Did you say offer to clubs for really high? I mean, he'd be very interested anyway. Offer to clubs for 300 million. Make him angry. And then... contract, sorry. Mutual termination. Board block Hogan departure. Would have considered. He would have considered it and the board have blocked it. This board really hate us. We don't use him as our biggest earner. Yet they're not letting us release him. Oh. Chris Martin goes to Hearts on loan, with them paying 90% of his wages. That helps us out. So how about if we release on a free? No, that costs us 3.2 million. Let's just try it. Oh no, we can't try again. Never mind. That is such a Blues thing to do. A player we're not using, who is our highest earner, and the board are like, nah, we won't let you release him because it will cost us too much. He would have accepted mutual termination. I don't get why they wouldn't speak to him first because he's happy with it. And then, you know, we'd have loads of wages freed up. It's so stupid. This club is so just backwards. It's funny that the club even that the game even picks up that the club is backwards as well. It's so weird. Right, who are we drawing in the 4th round of the FA Cup? Not Arsenal, not West Ham, not Everton. Nice. Man United or Southampton? No. Who's left? Chelsea, Liverpool, Tottenham. Obviously, we don't really want a Premier League club, but Chelsea, Liverpool and Tottenham, definitely not. Chelsea, can't be them. Not Villa either. I'd take a Hull. We get a Hull. Hull away. Okay, there's a chance there. Some League 2 sides still in the hat. Liverpool will get League 2 sides, obviously. Blues can be owned by Elon Musk and still only have $1 billion in the transfer budget every season. Exactly. Liverpool knock out Millwall, so they get that League 2 tie. Birmingham takeover rumours persist. Club sources remain silent on the chance of a takeover from within. Many supporters are already discussing what the future could look like. So this is very realistic now. Vilka is ill. Were we treated by the club's medical staff? Oh, I accidentally skipped. He's got food poisoning. I don't want him to spread that. Wait, I'm not going to spread food poisoning. This is a really stupid question. Food poisoning's not... Well, of course it's not contagious. Unless he goes around kissing our players, then it might be a bit contagious. But yeah, MK Don's chasing Hogan loan deal. They're not paying his wages. We'd get 130k for it, but we don't want him to go on loan. We've triggered, Odin Bailey has accepted the contract, so that's good. Chelsea come back, 84-87, so they're in the Carabao Cup final. Hogan's injured. Hogan's not having a good time. Gardner wants first team football. We'll say a loan will be good for him. How much is Gardner taking up? 12k. Gardner. There's barely a transfer value there. You can go for 10k, sure. Taylor injured 3 to 6 weeks. Oh. Why? Why has Lyle Taylor had to get injured? We're in need of a striker now because we've only got Deeney. Really, that's about it. He can play everywhere. He's got some very good stats. Contract ends. He'd need 13 grand, but the board won't let us offer 13 grand. I hate this board. Try to mutual terminate Harley Dean's contract. Where is he? Harley Dean contract. Mutual termination. Hopefully he goes. How much is Truman's taking up a K? That's fine. We kind of need him as a third choice, just in case. Brian Woods. See, we can get some up for him, so I don't really want to mutually terminate his contract. He's transfer listed. No one's interested though. We're paying 12 grand a week for Chong. Chong hasn't done too well for us at all, really. He's played 21 games, 5 goals, 3 assists in the league. He's not really done much. Deeney's worth 1.8 million at 33 years old. Fair play. Hogan's transfer value has went up to 300 million. You love to see it. We're going to have to purchase a lifetime contract for him. No offers for Gardner. We'll transfer list him anyway. Dean unwilling to terminate contract. Leaving the club under a cloud is a disappointing way for things to end. He's already under a cloud. Worried about a lack of interest being shown. Our players are kind of annoying. Is there anyone else? Left back, centre back here. Oh, the lone player there can play right back, centre back, left back. Could be good on the bench. Might be a good one to get in. Again, another one that could also play midfield. He is available for loan and his wages are very low. The Ajax Academy, you've got to love it. We'll have a look at this. Players in the... Maybe some players here, to be fair. Labyad is only a fringe player, so could we first get him on loan? I'm not sure how much we actually need him, but if we could get him on loan for nothing, then... It'll cost us 48k. Oh no, they're expecting 26k a month. We just can't offer them it. Okay. Is there a way to liquidate your own club? If only. Brian Brobby? Could be a good... Oh, he's already on loan. Hot prospect. He's getting in the Ajax main team. He's not going to be interested in coming on loan to us. But the B team, there might be some players in here. Let's go by transfer value. Okay, so he's highly rated, but he's 16. So these players are too young to break into the squad. They're not really that good. Well, they've got very good futures, but they're not going to fit in now at all. Are they all literally 16? Yeah, it doesn't look like there's going to be anyone good enough. So we will leave that. However, next game, interesting. Very, very interesting. Away at Preston. Preston, I think before last episode, were knocking about 3rd or 4th. They were looking like they're gonna cause an issue, but hasn't really, became anything. Taylor Richards. I didn't mean to put McAtee there. I meant to put Bacuna there. Vilka's a bit tired, but he's good. Hernandez, Chong, Deeney, Vilka. Cooper and Mengi. See, Roberts looks a lot better than Mengi there, so we'll have to bring Roberts in. Or does Mengi prefer playing as no nonsense? No, just central defender. So if it's just a central defender spot rather than ball playing, cover. What happens then? Okay, yeah, fair enough. But we are just going to set him to defend, not cover. That looks like a pretty strong squad for us. Chong getting another opportunity. Bella can come on the left. He looks like he'd do well there. No, we'll stick with Hernandez for now. Yeah, we will. Nearly changed my mind then. Important game. Let's see how we get on for this one. It's gonna be tough. Encourage. So you finally gave in from the long throws. Yeah, I thought the long throws are good, but again, like in real life, not seeing enough goals from them. So I'll have to change it up a bit. Average saves. And I've had one shot, so we're limiting them, but we're not providing any highlights, so nothing too memorable by the looks of it. Vilka's going to have to come off at half time, sadly. It's a pretty quiet half. Could something happen here right before half time? Prefer it to be for us, so if we could get the ball, that would be nice. I thought we had it then. Oh, that was a close one. It's a free kick. Long throws and free kicks was so OP on Football Manager 21 because George Friend scored a 35-yard free kick for me. I remember free kicks being very good. I never really saw many long throws. But yeah, free kicks was so good. If you had a free kick specialist, you'd score like 1 every 3 games, maybe even more. On this, I don't score free kicks at all. Cooper! What a strike, edge of the box, Jake Cooper. 1-0 up just after half time. You love to see it. You really, really love to see it. Let's check the latest scores out. Bournemouth winning 2-1. Middlesbrough winning 2-0. Okay. So we could do with winning this one. They haven't done much. We've been good. Vilka has to come off now. Is it McAtee? Is it Richards? Richards, by the looks of it, can come into that role. Oh no, McAtee looks better, but he's rated lower. McAtee can come into that role. Chong can also come off for Bella. And we will go to a more balanced gegenpress. We'll praise the team so far. Done very well. Fulham are 5-1 up against Bristol City. Bournemouth now 3-1, Middlesbrough 2-0. So these two have won. 4-1 Bournemouth. They've got a corner in the 86th minute. Over the bar. Going to make a last sub. And what's it going to be? I would say... Can McAtee play... He can play on the left. Now, this might be very unpopular. But for the last 5 minutes... You're going to go 5 at the back with Roberts there. Fresh legs at the back. And we're going to change to... I don't know about controlled possession. We're going to go to a direct counter-attack. No, I don't like it actually. It stinks of like Karanka ball. Free kick here, Bakuna. Oh, I thought he'd scored then. That was so close. I was literally celebrating. It didn't go in. 4 minutes added on. 4-1 Bournemouth are up now. But we get the job done. 1-0 over the line. I don't care how we win, as long as we win. You're so conceding 2 goals now. Yeah, that would have really been annoying. But we hold on. Reading scored, but not enough. So yeah, Middlesbrough are just really frustrating me. After Middlesbrough, we're 14 points ahead of Fulham, but Middlesbrough are just on our tail and they will not stop. Very frustrating. Lucky. Yeah, we definitely got lucky that time. Cooper shines, yeah, scores outside the box, very nice. 8 matches in a row without losing. 2 draws, 6 wins, that is, as well, in the league, in our last 8. That's very nice. Hoover's probably not good enough yet. Reguier's not good enough yet. Oh, you can play a bit of every... Well, no, you can't play on the left, actually. I love that West Brom are on the same amount of points as Peterborough. Oh, God. Oh, Peterborough have went ahead of them now, 32 points. West Brom, 29 points, 7 points above the relegation zone. Luton's struggling. Coventry struggling. Huddersfield in the relegation zone when they finished 3rd. Although, that was what was expected of them, really. I thought they were going to get relegated, and they finished 3rd, so they had a really, really good season. Wickham want Gardner on loan. They're not paying any of his wages, so no. Offers for this young goalkeeper. I looked at him before, but he couldn't get a work permit. But he looked like a very, very good young keeper to have around the squad. But yeah, it wasn't to be. People going in for him on loan. Was it an end of contract thing? No. He is loan listed. Potentially pay a future fee. Nah, can't afford it. It's not letting me cancel the offer. Barnsley next, and these are the games that I absolutely hate. Jordan James is not going out on loan. Yeah, these are the games I hate because Barnsley are really struggling, and I feel like we always struggle against teams that are struggling. It's weird. Or at least I always struggle. This season has been quite good, but... So home against Barnsley. Rotherham want Gardner on loan for nothing. No. Rotherham really just want any of our midfielders. They'll be trying to get Bakuna on loan for nothing soon. Gardner is expected to be loaned out. We are trying to sell him though. So up against 22nd place Barnsley. Again, this seems to be our strongest squad. Only won 1-0 last game. Did struggle a bit, but still injured. Very frustrating. Brian Woods, Graham, yeah. We're going to go with it again. It wasn't great against Preston, but Preston are a lot higher in the table than Barnsley are. So hopefully it works. But yeah, I hate playing low down teams. Never seems to go the way I want it to. This is ending 4-0 Barnsley. Yeah, you're definitely catching my drift. It's just the football manager gods. You know, you can't change their mind once they've decided something. It has to happen. Sunjic, Bakuna, Chong. Good ball from Bakuna, but Chong couldn't finish it off. Deeney can't flick his header on. Bakuna wins it back. What are they doing, huh? They do seem a bit dodgy, Barnsley, at the moment, I can't lie. Vilka to Deeney, who finishes it off. CG Gaming, maybe it'll be 4-1. Maybe not 4-0 after all. Vilka with another assist. This guy is ridiculous when it comes to assists. Hernandez wins a penalty. Troy Deeney, if he finishes it, it's going to end 4-2, but... And he does, slots it bottom corner, never in any doubt. And I think he's now he might be our top scorer in the league now, I'm not sure. What are Bournemouth and Middlesbrough doing? Middlesbrough are winning 1-0, Bournemouth drawing with Hull. Vilka with a corner. Back out to him. All the way to the other wing, Hernandez. We're going backwards. Mengi intercepts, luckily. Chong, Bakuna, 3-0, 25 minutes in. This is a very, very good performance. If this ends 4-3 now, I think I'll have to cry. I don't want to cry live on stream, but it might have to happen. Bakuna, Vilka. Just keeping the ball nicely. Hernandez on the wing. Plays it back. What a ball that is from Bakuna. His passing this game has been brilliant. Football Manager always correct with our poor defence, but always make our midfield and attack OP. Good point. However, our defence also seemed good this game. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. It's 3-1. The comeback is on. What I meant to say was 4-0 Barnsley with an Uno reverse card. Well, sadly, that's not happening either. It's going to be 4-3 to Barnsley. Look, it's even telling us they've had 4 shots, 3 on target. There's the sign, 4-3. Vilka. Bakuna passes it to the goalkeeper for some reason. Yeah, that was instant karma. Saying our defence are good and then conceding in the same second. It's not great. Vilka. Hernandez just over the bar. Right, Vilka's looking a bit tired now. We'll keep him on for 60th, 65th. Middlesbrough 2-0 up, but Bournemouth are 0-0 and they've just had a man sent off. Come on, Hull. There you go, 63rd. He's looking a bit tired. Other players to come on. Jordan James can come on. Leave it at that for now. Keep out of the sub just in case we get a red card. Or 2 or 3. Middlesbrough 2-0 still, but Bournemouth 0-0. Bella can come on for Hernandez as our last sub. If it ends 4-3, you need to get the R9 haircut. I think people will be a bit confused with me turning up to work tomorrow, but sure, I'll go for it now in the 93rd minute. Oh, too bad. Too bad, we won 3-1. Now, that was a good performance. And look where we go. Top of the league. Bournemouth lost 1-0. I didn't even realise. Hull scored 89th minute. and it means that we go top of the league. Brilliant. Your team scored a goal in 20 consecutive competitive matches. We are one of them was against Tottenham, I'm pretty sure, as well. But we're really, really going for it. Doing very, very well. 9 unbeaten in the league now. See, we're top of the league, but Middlesbrough are third and 2 points behind us. So all it takes is one bad game, one bad day, and we slip. I don't care if Bournemouth now drop off. I just need Middlesbrough or Bournemouth to go away. Both of them would be nice, but if one of them can go away, that's brilliant. Sheffield United, Derby, Hull, Bournemouth. That'll be an interesting game. Bournemouth away. I think we beat them 1-0 at home. But yeah, away will be interesting. Vilka's our highest average rating. He's got our most assists. He's been very good. And Deeney did go top goal scorer. Sheffield United is the next match. Winston Reid. We don't need a centre-back anymore. He'd be very interested in a loan. Why? It's a bit strange. Jake Cooper and Troy Deeney in Team of the Week. Birmingham can't even get 20 goals after half a season most season. Yeah, very good point. We always really struggle. Oh, Vilka and Hernandez are away on loan. Okay. Cue the problems. With Vilka gone, there are bound to be problems. Hernandez not so much. Bella can cover it, but Vilka is just a different. He's a different proposition. He's so good for us. Okay, Hogan. Nah. Yeah, go on. You can go on the bench for a game. Not going to use you though, but you can go on the bench. That's the thing, you know. We've got a player valued at 300 million, and he doesn't even make our bench half the time. It's his first game on the bench all season, I think. So yeah, attacking gegenpress. But yeah, we'll go with what we always go with. And I hope it works. I'm saying 3-2 Sheffield after the Blues go 2-0 up. CG Gaming, stop trying to curse us. Because one of these things you say are going to be true. It's going to leave us in a very, very awkward position. You watch, it'll happen. Bournemouth and Middlesbrough win, third in the league. Just after we reclaim top spot. Never mind, Bournemouth and Middlesbrough aren't currently playing. I'm a bit worried here. Sheffield United obviously have quality. I don't know where they actually are in the league. Never mind, we're not allowed to look. Osborne scores 1-0 down. Okay, what you said not's happening because we're not 2 up, but bad start, very bad start. Their passing seems different to Barnsley's. Just a little bit better. Maxime Collin is very slow. He had so much space then, and it's like he didn't have legs. Bella whips it in. Chong gets in there, back post. 1-1. I praised them for going 1-1. I probably should have encouraged them. No one's happy now, so we'll concede again. Oh, mistake. Sunjic. Oh, what was that for a pass? Should have shot. Chong slips his man off the post. Sunjic. What was that? Oh, Chong could have been a saviour. Pedersen, McAtee, Deeney, Bella whips it in. McAtee, Deeney. I think McAtee just shot and it hit Deeney and went in. 2-1 up. We've truly came back. Best not be 3-2 to Sheffield United now. Bakuna with a poor pass. Bogle crosses. Oh, just over from Brewster. Goal kick. Yeah, you did say 2 up. You meant 2-1 really, didn't you? Praise them so far. They've obviously done good. Yeah, different context. I'm with you, don't worry. I'll let you off for that one. 10 shots, 5 on target to their 7 and 3. 72 minutes in now. It was suggesting to bring Hogan on, the £300 million man, but there's not enough space here for him. Players are tired. James can come on for Bakuna. Chong could do it coming off, so Richards can come on for him. And then let's try and control the possession so that our players aren't getting too tired. Probably do with bringing something like this. What's actually worse, he's crossing, he's dribbling, don't mind, he's tackling and marking by 1. Work rate by 4. Not great. We'll stick with Pedersen for now. Watch, all that was for nothing. There's going to be a goal. Gibbs White, corner. 3-2 Sheffield goals in 88th and 94th minute, both from Billy Sharp. Yeah, I swear to God, if you get that right, I can't really do anything. I'll just applaud you, to be honest. That'll be a very, very good shout. Come on, focus. Well, you've missed the 88th minute. Thank God. Sunjic, Richards, kill the game off. What are they doing? Sunjic, James. Sunjic just over. They were taking control possession a bit too seriously there. No one would shoot. 94th minute and it's over. 2-1. Good performance as well. Very, very strong. We didn't limit their chances to as much as I'd like to, but we had a lot of chances, and that's missing Vilka and Hernandez. 4 points clear at the top now, 5 points clear from Middlesbrough, but they've both got games in hand. I'd love both of them to slip up, but if Middlesbrough could slip up, that would be perfect. Graham, let you out on loan. One day it'll happen. I hope not. I really hope not. West Brom v Bournemouth. Now hear me out. I'm going to go on I'm going to talk now, and it's just not going to happen. But West Brom, they've got to be a quality in their team. They are 17th, they're struggling, but it comes to the big occasion, they're at home. They're going to help us out. And they do. I called it 2-1 to West Brom. They helped us out. You know what? I'm happy with that. Maybe if you just say things, they the game hears you, comes to reality. You love to see it. That's worth taking a sip out my Blues mug. Colin taken ill. Got to send him home for that. Derby away. Derby is 24th. Wickham make loan approach for Graham. He can go. I did say one day it'll happen, but not to you. Wasn't that my first attempt as well? It's just, some people just... I've just got that influence on Football Manager. I mean, I'm the one playing it, so maybe it listens to me. But yeah, that is... very happy with that one. That was a good call there. And we'll play this game and then we'll leave it here because Lincoln want Graham on loan. They didn't offer as much. Because it is transfer deadline day after this, so we'll leave it before deadline day so people can have their say. We can take a look and that can be the start of our next episode. So this game, Colin is missing it. We've looked a bit late, to be fair, for that. Why is it suggesting loads of players that we're just not going to be able to get? He's a regular starter. Tyrese Campbell, just not going to happen, is it? I don't know. Let's have a quick look. 1-0 Derby, 92nd minute winner by Eberside. Oh, please no. Maybe you're going for too many things. I mean, I'll give it to you if Derby do win 1-0. I'll give it to you if Eberside scores. But all those things have it, especially the minute as well. If that comes in, that's ridiculous. Like, fair play. Looks like a good all-round left-back. And they'd accept nothing for him. Oh, it's too bad we didn't do that like a couple of days before, because Colin's missing now. And the only player we've got that can actually play right-back... Oh, hang on. I was going to say he's Connor Bradley. However... Mengi is decent there. Decent. In comparison to... Apparently he's better than Colin there. But in comparison to Connor Bradley. And then Roberts can come back in, take his spot. So not too bad. Hernandez can come back on the bench. Vilka can... Oh no, Hernandez still away. Vilka's still away as well. God damn it, I thought they were back. Ryan Woods can come on the bench. So this is our line-up again. Cooper, Roberts. Looks like our strongest line-up. Obviously, while Colin, Vilka and Hernandez are out. If it does happen, you give me a channel mod. I'm not going to give you channel mod because it's not my channel. I'm just here. However, if it was my personal channel, then, you know, something like that, maybe I'd consider it. But yeah, this game, hopefully we score just so it debuffs your theory completely. It's just out the window, but... Bottom of the league derby. I wanted to see, actually, where they'd be without their deduction. Tom Lawrence scores against us, 17th minute. 1-0 up. Well, we're 1-0, down there 1-0 up. Oh. God damn it. What is going on here? Pedersen's really tired. Oh, he's taking a knock. Oh, Deeney with a poor pass. And they're off again on a counter-attack. Off the post. Why did Roberts pass it back to the goalie then? What is going on here? This is awful. They've had 6 shots, 1 on target and scored it. Can we have a highlight? Mengi running forward. Chong to Mengi at wing back. Very weird. Deeney. Bella! I don't know why he shot from outside the box, but just over. Please hold on. I'm starting to think you're not a Blues fan, CG Gaming. What are you doing to me? Pedersen on a booking and tired. Gonna have to come off for Hill. I don't really have an answer. I don't know what to do. Play out defence, extremely high tempo, pass into space, narrow, distribute to centre backs with short kicks, high line of engagement. Our high line hasn't worked because they're counter attacking, but I'm sticking with it. Just want to try and camp in their half. Mengi, Chong, Mengi with a bad giveaway. And they're off again. Jason Knight runs around the keeper. It's 2-0. Oh, no, I am. I just like seeing people suffer. We're 2-0 down against bottom of the league derby now. I feel like I just need to try something, but I don't know. I've got no idea of what to try at all. Does Bakuna play well at Cam? You know what? Bakuna gets well forward. McAtee doesn't do much. James on for McAtee. Bakuna in Cam. It's definitely tactically that we're struggling. Bournemouth are now beating Barnsley 1-0. Come on. We need a turnaround very, very soon. Very attacking. 70th minute now. This is awful. 3 shots on target, 2 goals. 76th minute. They're going to score again, aren't they? So much space. Like, so much space. It's ridiculous. We can't get forward at all because they keep counter-attacking us, pushing us all the way back, and they've just got way too much space. Eversali's just came off. Maybe it'll be 3-0 and he'll score the last goal. But that's a loss. That's a terrible, terrible game. Losing 2-0 to Derby away. Bournemouth won, of course, 1-0. They're 1 point behind us. Middlesbrough 4 points behind us, but they've got a game in hand, so they'll catch us up probably, and we'll be top of the league by 1 point. Not what you want to see at all. 10 matches in a row without losing before that defeat. So poor. Middlesbrough must be playing on the Sunday. Football Manager God's knowing its final game of the stream. Yeah, they want me to carry on, but I'm not doing it. We'll keep transfer deadline day for another day. I just want to see how Middlesbrough get on. I'm assuming their game in hand is going to be on the Sunday. Mahrez has handed in a transfer request. There you go, there's one for us. After such a good episode, we go and lose to bottom of the league Derby. It's just the way it works. Really missing Vilca and Hernandez, but something definitely was going on there. They were just breaking on us constantly. We're gonna look on the home tab. Middlesbrough still haven't played their game in hand. Not sure when they're playing. Now they played same day, drew 0-0. Oh, okay. They must just have a game in hand for some other reason. Oh yeah, Fulham have got 2. Yeah, quite a few people with games in hand, so that's just from something else, probably from the cup. So yeah, that's nothing we can do, but it's been weird. Look, most player of the match awards Vilca, most assists Vilca. Really, we're missing him. So it's a poor end. However, before the episode we were second. The end of the episode we're top. However, third place are now closer to us. No, they're not, but they've got a game in hand, and if they win it, they're closer to us. Which is very weird. So yeah, just taking a look at the final table. 20 wins out of 30, very good. We scored the most goals, conceded the 7th, 6th least, something like that, I don't know. Got the best goal difference. Form good until that loss. But again, that's our first loss in 10, so happy with that. I think it's like 7 wins, 3 draws, or maybe 8 wins and 2 draws, I think, and then a loss. Very good form. It's frozen on me. Derby, sorry. Okay, yeah. Add 21 points onto them. Here. Mid-table, 13th, 14th. Well, yeah, they'd be 15th because of goal difference. That's after the game, but they're not as bad as they looked. Maybe they'll even survive. 7 points off, game in hand. They've got a chance there. But this is not about Derby, it's about us. We're doing an A+ job, top of the league after 30 games. Who'd have thought it? Probably no one. But it's going well. So make sure to hit the like button, subscribe to Blues Focus TV. Football Manager episode, more than likely midweek, Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. Because it's just going really well, so make sure to tune in for that. Make sure to subscribe to my channel too. Link is in the description. Plenty of stuff coming over there in the off season and for, pre-season, and obviously when the season starts. There'll be plenty of content over there. So yeah, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell for more Blues related content. I've been James from Blues Focus TV. We're top of the league, up the Blues.